Today I'm going to explain exactly what I eat and what's my nutrition in terms of protein, carbs, fats, everything and supplements, everything you need to know about the nutrition that you need to build a body that you really love. In terms of a meal plan, I don't have a meal plan. I'm not following any structure. I just eat what my mom makes and what I have in the fridge. Before the program, I ate out. Sometimes I went out with friends, with my family. Sometimes I would order in, like to my house. And that's not really good, but I didn't really have a goal. And right now I do. I have it. I want to build the body of my dreams. And to do that, I really need to dial in my nutrition. In terms of going out right now, I do it very rarely. It's not gonna happen a lot in these 90 days. Today is Saturday, the 31st of May. It's the final day of week 1. Now, I'm not gonna be going out. The food is gonna be really dialed in. Only lots of protein, minimal carbs. In terms of carbs, only fruit, and fats, only healthy fats, which are all of it I'm going to explain in a bit. Let's talk about why food matters. Now, food acts as a fuel for your workouts and for your recovery. And if you don't eat enough, you're gonna be very low energy. If you don't eat the right foods, you're gonna be very low energy. If you don't eat enough protein, you're not gonna build muscle. If you eat a lot of carbs, you're gonna be very lethargic and sleepy during the day. You're gonna have ups and downs in your energy levels. And there are many things surrounding what you're gonna eat and how much. And I'm gonna go over all of that right now. In terms of protein, I try to eat as much beef and as much meat as I can. It has so many good qualities. It helps your skin. It makes everything in your body like it's supposed to be, like vital and full of energy and life. And it's really tasty. It's really hard to get sick of, and it's got tons of protein. If I can't have meat or beef, I'll just eat chicken or tuna. Tuna, I would be a little bit careful because it has mercury in it, and I wouldn't go over like 1.5 cans a day of tuna. But it's a great protein source if you're struggling to get your protein intake in. Now, we've covered meat and chicken and tuna. Now, beans. Beans are a great protein source. Though they're a vegetable, they're still packed full of protein, and they can be really tasty. My mom makes them in some kind of stew with tomatoes and garlic and some kinds of vegetables, and it's really tasty. And it's also a food that can get really hard to get sick of, like meat. Tuna and chicken you can get sick of really fast. So beans and meat are my go-to. Also eggs. I know there's a myth, some kind of rumor, that you shouldn't eat more than 2 eggs a day. Maybe because of cholesterol, maybe because of the yolk, or maybe because of someone said it's not healthy. But eat as many eggs as you can, because it's truly a great protein source. It's a great food. It helps every part of your body to function better. Eat as many eggs as you can, eat as much beef as you can. And if you can't have beef, eat chicken, then beans, then tuna. For carbs, I only eat fruit, I only eat honey, I don't eat bread, I don't eat pasta, no rice, no oats, no regular carbs that you probably eat. I only eat fruit and I only eat honey. And that's it. Let's talk about fats. If you only eat minimal carbs, if you only eat fruit and if you only eat honey and no other carbs, no bread, no pasta, and so on, you're gonna get your energy from burning fat. Now, the healthy fats that you're gonna need to eat are gonna be avocado, butter, olive oil, fatty meats, like fatty cuts of meat, like entrecote. But don't eat seed oils. Don't make your eggs with canola oil. Make it with olive oil or butter. Don't put canola oil on your steak or burger. Eat it with olive oil or just the beef fat. It's called tallow. Now, if you only stick to those fats, I promise you, your energy levels and just your overall well-being will go up significantly if you just switch to those fats and eliminate the unhealthy, toxic fats, those seed oils, those everything but butter, avocado, olive oil, and meat. That's it. I see a lot of people on the internet do timing of their meals. They time their meals when they eat. They have like a certain window that they can eat, like a 6 hour window, and the all of the other hours in the day they can't eat, just to like burn fat or lose weight or something. I don't do that. I don't do fasts as well. I don't like how fasting makes me feel, how it makes my body feel. And so I eat whenever I'm hungry. If I wake up in the morning and I'm really hungry, I'm gonna eat. If I'm not gonna eat. I'm not gonna force myself. I think that's the best and healthiest way to be at the best weight your body could be, not be at the weight that you decide. Your body knows, it's gonna know what weight it needs to be. And if you allow it to be, when it tells you that it's hungry and it needs a little bit of food, and you give it, every time you do that, your body corrects itself. Your body knows better when to eat next, what to eat next. It's gonna make you crave less because you're feeding it exactly what it wants and when it wants it. Now for supplements, I have it simple. I only take pre-workout. In those workouts where I'm feeling really sleepy, maybe I'm feeling lethargic a little bit, maybe I didn't sleep well, or maybe I didn't eat breakfast beforehand. Only in those times I'm gonna drink a pre-workout because it's loaded in caffeine. I don't want to regulate my body to drinking 200 milligrams of caffeine every day. And the other supplement is protein powder. Protein powder, I take it because of 3 things. First, it curbs your sweet tooth. If you have a sweet tooth or you're craving to eat like a cupcake or a brownie or a cookie, it really curbs it because it's the same sweetness and it's any flavor that you could get. You could get like every flavor in the store. For the second reason, it's got a lot of protein, like more than a can of tuna amount, like 25, sometimes 30 grams of protein per shake. And if you do it in 1.5 or double scoops, it's got even more. And for the third reason, that I really like it. It's really tasty and it's fun to drink. That's it. Now, the one thing that I'm not gonna mention in this video is tracking your calories. I'm not gonna mention it because I don't do it as well. I don't care about it. I don't care what's your weight. I don't care what's your body fat. I care about how you feel and how you look, if you like it, if you love it or not. That's all. And about your strength. For me, I care about how I feel. I care about if I love how I look, and I care about how strong I am. That's the 3 things that drive all the aspects of my workouts, my nutrition, and my sleep, and everything, my supplements, especially my nutrition. So I don't focus on the weight, I don't care about the scale. The only thing I care about in nutrition is keeping it as clean and consistent as possible. Now, I'm not telling you how to eat. I'm telling you how I eat. How I think about eating clean, about the protein, the carbs, the supplements, and the fats, and everything in between, to eat as clean and as good as I can. And if you want to see the progress that I'm going to make with this nutrition, follow and subscribe to see that this diet actually works.